I figured it out. Let's switch to this mode. It looks like I didn't add my mic. Okay, you should be able to hear me now, hopefully. There's always first stream pains, right? Let me know how the audio is. Yay, I'm good. Okay, I'm glad. Let me know if the volume's okay, and then when I switch to the game mode, how the level settings are and all that. But I hope everyone's having a great day. We have a bit of a long weekend, at least here in the US. So I figured it was a good time to start streaming. And I guess I would be very curious how many of you guys have played Psychonauts before, because I think it's been 10 years or 19 years since I last played the PS2 version. So I've been wanting to replay this, especially with the new I think they kind of did an HD remaster a little bit on other platforms. So we'll see how it compares, and if my, I guess, nostalgic glasses are kind of warping my perception a little bit about this game, because I loved this back in the day. And I have a feeling it still kind of holds up today. And I wanted to replay the first game before I get into Psychonauts 2. So I'm hoping that'll be kind of a fun journey to document here on YouTube. But welcome, everyone. Well, it seems like many of you haven't played it yet, or you've watched someone else play it. So that's good. Be nice, a new exciting game. I was tempted to do an RPG actually as my first stream, but I felt like that might be a little bit difficult, depending on the RPG, of course. But I think a 3D action adventure platformer is kind of a perfect entry to streaming. But it's not a very long game. I think it's like 12 to 15 hours, so we'll see how much progress we make in today's stream, and how many sessions it might take before finishing. I guess we could do a little bit of a question, Q&A, before we start, maybe for 10 minutes, and then when it's finally 2 o'clock here in the Pacific time, we can maybe start the game. So let's see. I was asked by Damon Ghibli, do you like the Mana series? So far I've only played the remake of Trials of Mana, and I only kind of dabbled in it, so I want to revisit it and maybe do some of the other like character paths. But it's a series I've been wanting to get more into, especially with the latest Mana game. That looks really good, so maybe someday I'll get to it. I don't have it yet. I wanted to get that on PS5, but we'll see. And have I played Clair Obscur? Yes, I have. I played that kind of close to when it came out, and I played it right before I went on a big trip. So I was kind of playing through it fairly quickly. I haven't done all the side content yet, and I've been thinking of going back to it and beating some of the more difficult bosses and things like that, and some of the side quests. But I really enjoyed the game a lot. I definitely want to talk about it more. I think I'm kind of debating on my next video if I want to do a shelf tour of what my shelves look like, or do my ranking of all the games I've played so far this year. Because I think I have at least 10 games to talk about pretty extensively that I wanted to devote a video to. Thoughts on Steam Deck. So I've held the Steam Deck a couple times. My brother has one, the OG one, and it's a little bit clunky for me to play comfortably. So that's kind of why I haven't felt compelled to buy one for myself, even though I hear the OLED screen one is really nice. And I'm kind of waiting to see what the Steam Deck 2 may look like. And I'm hoping it's a little bit more kind of handheld friendly, if you will. So, favorite Zelda game other than A Link to the Past? A Link Between Worlds, which is, I guess, the sequel. I love that game. And then the Oracle games I love, and Breath of the Wild I really like, though I feel kind of bad for not vibing with Tears of the Kingdom as much as I would like. Maybe someday I'll get back into it and get through it. But I feel like I was in the right mood when I picked that up a couple times. Hello, everyone. It's coming in. A 12 to 15 hour stream today, confirmed. Oh boy, that would be too much. And if you like, try and get the stream elements chat. It should be bigger. Let's play around with that. Still figuring out how this all works. Hopefully that's readable. Inferno Lycan, you're going back into The Witcher. Oh, I want to replay The Witcher 3. I started it on PC, and I got distracted by other games. But I do want to, I think, do a full replay of that before Witcher 4 comes out. That's kind of one of my goals. I don't know if it'll happen, but I really want to play that not on a smaller handheld kind of experience. Because I only played it on the Switch for the most part. So I think on PC it'll be quite the upgrade. Oh, looks like a lot of people are in different time zones. That's exciting. So maybe this was a good stream time. I wasn't sure because it's in the middle of the workday, at least where I am. But it seems like it's a good time for others, at least. So if I do more streams, which I plan to, I'll probably do different time zones just to make sure people come around. Any special snacks or drinks on deck? I didn't prepare. Maybe I should prepare next time. I just have water with me. I had a big lunch, so I'm not really the biggest snacking person. I try to limit my snacks. Oh, seeing lots of familiar people here. Hello, hello. Yes, Miss Bubbles, the Steam Deck is such a chonky boy. Someday I might try it again. Maybe I just have to get used to it. Swords of Nana. Yes. Swords of Mana for the GBA, something I might look into. I'm going to South East Game Exchange in the next couple of weeks, and I think my mission for pickups is to really focus on GBA RPGs. We'll see if it happens. I'm hopeful because I didn't see that many GBA games on the floor when I was at Midwest Gaming Classic back in April. So maybe Southeast Game Exchange will be a little bit better in terms of the vendor offerings. Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. I haven't played that one. That is also one I'm considering to seek out. I have the A2 one on the DS I haven't played yet because I feel like with Final Fantasy Tactics, it might be best to play those kind of in order. So I'm considering waiting for the remake of the original Final Fantasy Tactics that's coming out in the fall. Am I interested in Donkey Kong Bonanza at all? I have some interest because I liked Super Mario Odyssey. So maybe someday, once I get the Switch 2, I don't know when that's going to be. I'm going to be patient because I have all these other games I want to play and I don't really need a new device right now. So I'm going to wait for some other sort of model that comes out that will catch my eye for the Switch 2 and maybe some other heavy hitter games that I need to play on the Switch 2 before I kind of dive in. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is definitely one I would try. It might not be the first game I would want to try on the Switch too, but it'd be up there, especially depending on how, I guess, the reception goes this month. Let's see. Trying to keep up with chat. I'm very bad at this. Hopefully I'll get better. Did I play Xenoblade X Remake? Yes. Though I still haven't finished it. I feel kind of bad because I've been just kind of piecemealing it a little bit and getting distracted by other games. Because while I'm really enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles X, a lot of it is very vibey. And I think it's a good game that you could pick up and down because it's not so intense when it comes to the story and progression. Because it's more focused, of course, on exploration. So I've been enjoying it for that aspect. And I'm past chapter 6. I'm forgetting which chapter I'm on exactly, but definitely past getting the giant, your mech, which I feel like I kind of played it wrong because I kind of wrecked my mech like right when I got it, and I had to like wait to buy a new one because I didn't realize how that all worked and with insurance and things like that. But yeah, it's fun. I definitely recommend it for anyone who's kind of interested in more exploration sort of games. And even if you haven't played the other Xenoblade games, it's definitely, I think, worthwhile playing. Have I played the Suikoden series? I have not. The remakes for those are also something I've been interested in. So maybe sometime I'll get to those. And I hear, yeah, Suikoden 3 is really good. So that'd be cool if we continue to see remakes for that series and franchise. Almost 5 p.m. or 2 p.m. here. I'll go a bit longer because I'm really slow at answering questions. I played the Final Fantasy Chronicles or Crystal Chronicles series. I've not. Another kind of Final Fantasy like spin-off I've been interested in. I still need to play more of the mainline games, I think, before I do more spin-offs other than tactics, because I really like tactical RPGs and I hear nothing but good things about the tactics games. So I'm really excited actually for that remake coming out. Despite not having the War of the Lions kind of aspects to it, I think it would still probably be a very good introduction to the tactics franchise. Have I played Balatro? I've not. Card games are not something that I usually gravitate towards, and I hear that one's very addicting, so I've been avoiding it on purpose, but I hear it's very good. Converted Optimus, why are you asking Anais versus Elaine? I think you know the answer. So anyone who has been keeping up with the Trail series, there's kind of a shipping war going on a little bit with the main character. And I like both of the kind of female main girls, and other female characters too, I think are really great in the Calvert arc. But Elaine is my girl. I really like Elaine. And yes, you have to be careful with the bootlegs on GBA. And also the battery too, because some of them have a battery inside. So that's also kind of why I want to hunt out GBA games at a convention, because the idea is hopefully they'll be kind of well prepared or, you know, cleaned up a bit. I will have to ask the vendor, of course, what they did with it, or if they cleaned it or put a new battery in. But it's, I guess, the risk you take sometimes, you know, with buying retro games, what the state of the internal workings is. Front Mission series, I have not played those, but that's another tactical series I've been interested in. I hear the third one that just came out, the remake, a lot of people are disappointed with how they went about the remake. I'm not sure. I'm not too well versed on what happened, but maybe someday I'll give at least the first 2 games a try for those remasters. So question about Trails in the Sky. So I really like the original Trails in the Sky games. I do highly encourage anyone to play those. I think they're a lot of fun. On the PSP, you definitely could play them. I actually played the Evolution versions on the Vita, but you have to have a mod if you want to play those in English. So you have to have a modded Vita in order to play those. But if you have Steam, you could actually get the like Evo, I think, voiceovers and some other kind of additional features on the Steam version if you want to play it that way. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth playing the original Sky games before the remake, and you can kind of compare them, especially if you really like retro RPGs, and kind of see where it came from. And I just find the sprites and the vibes that the remake or the original have are just very cozy. So I recommend them, and they're very charming. The remake looks awesome though. So if you want to wait for the remake and you prefer 3D model RPGs, that might be worth doing. I would just caution you, there's going to be a cliffhanger at the end of that game, and I don't know when the second part's coming out. So that might be a very long wait, and you might want to dive into the original games just to see what happens. So something to keep in mind. Let's see. I should try Sword and Fairy 7. Is that the latest one? I played that. It was a lot of fun. I want to play some of the previous Sword and Fairy games and some of the other Chinese RPG games, because I just really like the very high fantasy aesthetic, and there's a lot of cool kind of magic and stuff. And I like Chinese dramas, so I feel like a lot of those are kind of up my alley. Jet Set Radio, I hear is fun. Maybe someday I'll try it. I'm not going to Anime Expo this year. I have all these other places I'm planning to go to. So right now I have Siege in July. So I think that is at the 18th to the 20th, that weekend. So I'm a special guest there. So that should be a lot of fun. It'll be my first time in South Carolina. I know it's going to be ridiculously hot, so I'm not looking forward to that, but it should be a fun time. And then I'm hoping to go to PAX West this year. We'll see what happens. But I've been to Seattle before, but it's been a while, so it'll be fun to go back. I'll just answer a few more questions, and then we'll start Psychonauts very soon. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. We'll see how much energy I have. Probably over an hour, maybe 2. If I'm really feeling it, maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I have plenty of time today to devote to it. Godzilla Fest in Chicago sounds fun. There's so many great conventions out there. I wish I could go to more of them. There's nothing really that close to me in my area. I always have to travel kind of far, and unfortunately, even the ones in California, I would have to stay overnight, and it gets expensive, unfortunately, between just all the expenses to go to a convention. Autograph and pictures. If you want my autograph, I'm definitely willing to sign anything, but I don't know if you want, whoever wants my autograph. And yeah, at Siege, I think I'm going to have a little meet and greet thing. I think all the special guests, either they could have a dedicated table or a short little meet and greet. I think I went with the meet and greet because I have nothing to put on a table or I don't want to man a table the entire weekend. So there I'll definitely be signing anything. If people want to take pictures with me, you're welcome to. A custom card deck. Not sure what that's for. Hello, hello. A Dragon Con in Atlanta, I hear, is so much fun. I wish I could. I've always wanted to go to that one, actually. Maybe someday. The convention I've been to the most is the San Diego Comic-Con. I used to volunteer for that, and so I have I think, nearly 7 years of attending before the pandemic. And so I went there kind of all throughout grad school and a little bit after. So it was a fun time. I do feel like out of all the conventions, Comic-Con kind of got a little bloated, at least for me. And there was a little bit too many things that I wasn't as interested in. And I wish there were more video game things. I was going with friends who aren't really into video games, but it was still a lot of fun. And I've been enjoying going to some other conventions. Stream schedule is probably going to be random, unless, well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. What do I think of Mario Kart World? I don't have a Switch 2, so I have not played it. And I'm not really a kart racer person. I really haven't played much Mario Kart in general. So I'm not the best one to ask. I'm definitely not 18. I played this Psychonauts that came out 20 years ago. I think I was 15 at the time. So yes, I'm very much aging myself here. Anyway, thanks everyone for the chats, everything. And I think, let's see, we are about 10 after 2 here. So I guess we'll get started with the game. Let me figure out how to switch my scenes here. So I apologize this is my first time streaming by myself. That's not a reaction. So let's see how this goes. Where's the game? There it is. Psychonauts. So I've booted up Psychonauts because I wanted to make sure the resolution and everything was working, because I think when you first boot up Psychonauts, at least on PC, it's like a square because it's trying to do, I think, the PS2 resolution or something. So I had to fix some things around. I'm still not sure if I want to change the camera angles because, as many of you know, with some of these older 3D platformers, they had the inverted camera. So we'll see if I get tired of that or if I want to change those, because those are definitely things you can change in the settings whenever. But let me know how the game audio is compared to my talking, and if something needs to be bumped up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, game is a little too loud. Okay, I will change that. How do I change that? Let's see. Maybe let's try that. Let me know how this is. Which version is this? This is the Steam version. So whatever is available on Steam. So it's better. Now it's too low. Oh, what? Okay, I will bump it up a little bit. We'll see how that works. Okay, let's test this one. Let me know if this is better. Scene perfect. It's fine. Okay, better. Good. Okay, we'll stick with this. Let me know if something needs to be changed, though, while we get into the not main menu here. And one thing I found interesting about the Psychonauts for PC is if you want to use a controller, you also have to use some of the, I think, keyboard controls. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the games I've been choosing on Steam. I've never seen that kind of hybrid version of it. But let me make sure this is connecting here. Hold on, I think I need to restart my controller. It's just wanting me to do keyboard. Oh boy. Do I have a Twitch channel? I reserved one just so that no one takes my name. I've never used Twitch. I'm so unfamiliar with Twitch. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know what rating is or any of you know, all the insider Twitch stuff. I would be open to multi-streaming. I would need to figure out how that works though. Okay, I think I might need to restart the game because it's not, my controller is being finicky. So let me do that, unfortunately. And hope it works this time. I think I need to open it from Steam to make sure it's loading correctly. Okay. Loading back Psychonauts, and hopefully this time it'll work. Okay. Yay, the controller's working now. So I will, there's a little bit of a movie, so I will start a new game to go through one of the doors. So this is continue, which I didn't really, I just got to the save state. So let's start a new game and hear all about the summer camp adventure.
The human mind.
So,
600 miles of synaptic
did you guys watch
fiber,
this little intro?
5.5 ounces
so
of
nostalgic for
cranial
me.
fluid, 1,500 grams of complex neural matter, a 3-pound pile of dreams. But I'll tell you what it really is.
Do I recommend
It
this
is
game?
the
I highly
ultimate
recommend this game. This game's
battlefield
awesome. Though, again, I haven't
and
played this in 19 years.
The ultimate weapon.
But I think it still holds up.
The wars of this modern age, the psychic age, are all fought
Other subtitles.
somewhere between these
Oh.
damp,
I can see in the
curvaceous
settings if there's a way to turn them on. I don't recall ever
From this
seeing
day forward,
subtitles.
you are all
Yes, this is on
psychic
Steam. I think
soldiers, paranormal
you could buy this.
paratroopers,
It's very, it usually goes
mental
on sale
marines who are
fairly
about
often
to
on
ship
Steam.
out
I
on
think
the
during the
adventure of their
20th
lives.
anniversary, it was available for like the lowest price, a couple
our
cents or something.
beachhead.
Like, they want people to
And
play this because it's a great
is
game.
your landing craft. You shall engage the enemy in his own mentality. You shall chase his dreams. You shall fight his demons. You shall live his nightmares. And those of you who fight well, you will find
Yeah,
yourselves
Jack,
on the path
Jack
to
and Daxter,
becoming
Kingdom Hearts, those were some of my
international
favorites.
secret
I liked Final Fantasy
agents.
12
In
too
other
on the
words,
PS2.
Psychonauts! The rest of you will die!
But I don't know. I feel like the humor in this is so fun.
Oh, Maury.
Children, you are not going to die.
Well, you're not a psycho.
And I also like how different, you know, the art style aesthetic is. Like,
They told me this was a summer camp.
it's definitely very different from
Dogan,
everything that was coming out.
Don't worry about old Coach
or
Oleander.
even still coming out.
I've been coming here for years, and trust me, nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Dogan, Lily's right.
But
You
there's so
don't
many
got
great
nothing to
characters.
worry about.
Very memorable.
Except for that giant
very quirky.
monster in the lake I was telling you about.
Bobby Zilch, I told you to stop scaring
I'm using
people with
OBS
that
to stream.
ridiculous old legend. I don't want the kids to be afraid to go out at night and walk alone on the perfectly safe paths of Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp.
I could possibly
We
do
don't
Final
wanna
Fantasy
scare our
12
special guests, superstar
once I feel more
Psychonauts
confident
Sasha and Mia
doing an
Modelo.
RPG or something. I was also thinking of doing Final Fantasy X because I've actually never finished Final Fantasy X. I didn't get very far. But it'd be fun to revisit the Zodiac Age for 12 too.
It's resisting.
Yeah, this should become a cartoon. I think that would have been so cool, or at least a movie. Like, it has so much charm, and the story's so fun.
It's just a little boy. What's your name, darling?
I'll find
Yeah,
out.
it's similar to, I would say, like Oddworld, it's a little bit the core line, Tim Burton stuff with Nightmare Before Christmas. But it still has its own kind of, I think, identity.
Starts with a D.
Is Rasputin,
So this is our main character, Raz.
but everybody calls me Raz.
Please don't kill us, lake monster!
I kind of wish I had the goggles to wear for the stream. I won't lie. I was talking about this
Sorry
with a
I'm
friend.
late. I don't want to disrupt your briefing, Agent Oleander.
Do someday.
Agents 9, Vodello, please, continue.
Where do you think you're going?
You've broken into a highly classified remote government training facility.
I know. Isn't it great? Listen, why don't I just sit over here quietly with my fellow Psychonauts? Hey, how's it going?
There is a new Double Fine game coming out that
We
they,
need
I
to
think,
have this young
showcased
man
at the Summer
taken
Games
from here
Fest.
immediately.
It's where you have this,
I'll
like,
call his parents.
What? But
is it a
don't you
sentient
train
lighthouse?
Psychonauts here?
It looks really cool.
Yes,
I want to
But
To
maybe
soar
play that.
across the astral plane, to wage psychic warfare against the enemies of free thought.
That is what I wrote on the front of the pamphlet.
Those words are why I'm here, Coach Oleander. Do you remember what you wrote on the inside of that pamphlet? You were born with a special gift. But the people around you treat it like a curse. Your mother is afraid of you. And your father
It's so deep so early in this
looks
game.
at you with shame in his eyes. Come to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp, and you can show them all.
Love how he's a
Back home,
dream.
your powers make you a loner, an outcast, a circus freak. But in this dojo, in this psychic dojo, they make you a hero.
Get that soldier a bunk.
Thanks for everyone who's been able to stop by. I really appreciate
Now,
it.
darling, you can stay
And it's okay
here
if you
for a
can't make
few
the entire
days
stream.
until your
It's totally
parents
fine.
come for you. But we can't let you participate in any paranormal training without your parents' consent. I'm sorry.
I just find it funny.
Wowie. You're so
This whole
lucky.
summer camp kind of
You
premise
get to go home soon.
for psychic training.
Back there, I was just like you were, Dogen. Punished by my own family for having powers I never asked for. But here, I have
Let's
a chance
waffling.
to be something. To make a difference. They may come for me, Dogen, but they'll be looking for Raz, the
Yeah,
boy.
I'll definitely be talking about Claire Obscure
What
in
they're
an
going to
upcoming video
find?
very soon.
What they don't
'Cause I did beat it
expect
a couple months back.
is Raz,
That's great.
the Psychonaut.
And then you'll make their heads explode?
No. Do you do that?
No. Well, once kinda.
Once kind of.
Now I wear this special hat. Want to try it on?
No.
Psychic powers are.
But he has mental defenses like I've never seen in someone so young.
So
If
this
I
is
could
kind of a
just get
long
him in my lab
cutscene.
for some
I think we're
experiments,
about
I'm sure he
to
could withstand
get to
more
the
than
part
others.
where
That kid's
We'll
one in
move
a
around.
million, Nine. But I'm not gonna let you turn him into one of your guinea pigs. I got big plans for that mind.
Okay, yeah, I think here we have to create a profile and then I'll get to run around. Yeah, this is where you have to use a keyboard to save. I don't know why. It doesn't let you use a controller. Anyway. So he goes to bed, and when we wake up,
All right, settle down in here. Big day tomorrow. I want to see each and every one of you run
This
to
game
my
does have long
classroom at
cutscenes,
0600
from what I
hours
recall.
on the dot.
But
I'm
mostly
the
you're
early
just gonna be
bird,
running around.
And you're the worms. Got it? Now, lights out.
oh, this game is currently $2 on Steam. It's quite the deal. I do recommend it, especially for that price. Because originally it came out on the Xbox 360, and then it got ported on the PS2 here. And it's been, I think, remastered or at least ported to the PS4 and Series X
No, that way.
or Series 1.
Wow, what's that?
Oh, that's a psi challenge marker. The staff scatters these all over the campus.
A little bit of the tutorial bit
Every
of
one
what
of
to do.
these you find advances you a whole rank.
So we want to collect
Now
those
look out
eyeball
for me,
things.
if you will.
And yes, there is a sequel to this game. Eventually, I'd like to.
Some of the old
Play
markers
that.
have fallen apart. You'll find bits of them.
I'm very
flapping
excited
around
to
loose.
dive back into
If
it.
you find
But
enough
I wanted
of
to
these
play this
psi
again.
cards, you can put them together to make a brand new challenge marker. But you have to buy a psi core
Yeah,
at the
Xbox
camp
One
store
and
to
Series
hold them
SX.
together.
You
Keep
also play
ranking
this
up, and
game on.
before you know it, you'll be able to use brand new psychic powers.
I
Stuff
bought
you didn't even
this game
know
on the
you could
PS4,
do.
And then
was
when do
physically
I become
available
a
on IM
Psychonaut?
8-bit.
Because I have to do that
And
before my dad shows up to take
I hear
me
it's not
home.
the best build to play. It's better to
Where'd
play
he
on
go?
PC or Xbox, but
That guy looks
I don't
so
know. I'm used to
familiar.
the janky controls on the PS2, so if you don't mind that, definitely I think the PS4 is definitely an option. Okay, now we get to run around.
Hey, Raz! Hurry up! You don't want to be late for basic braining!
I'll check to see if there's a way to get subtitles on though. So, let's see. Options. Fortunately, I don't think there's a subtitle. Unless I'm missing something. Let's see. It's in sound. Oh, there it is. Subtitles. Okay. Hopefully that'll be easier now. But yeah, now we have to go to Coach Oleander's obstacle course. But let's just run around and check out the summer camp area. So that's where our bunk bed is. And then you could go to the outhouse. I don't remember how you're supposed to open the door, but it doesn't let us open right now. Maybe, because you get different powers, you'll notice on the lower right there, you get other abilities. So I don't have the abilities yet since I haven't done much psychic training. So right now I could just kind of jump and you get this like double jump. And then you could whack things. Let's collect something. Congratulations, you found a loose PS1 card. Or it's not PS1, I think it's a side card. It just looks like PS1 there. Collect 9 of these and you could build a side challenge marker out of them. So that's that eyeball thing we were told about during that tutorial. So let's go collecting.
And by worst, did you possibly mean the best? Because that's what I was thinking.
Oh, can't see anything.
I think
And
I might need something to
you'll
take this.
find that even you believe the Levitators is pretty much the dopest name a band could ever have.
The Levitators? Are we some sort of cover
The
band
Levitators is a good band name.
ceremonies for motivational seminars?
Hello, hello.
I've been practicing, and
Hey,
I think
I'm
I could
Gamer
levitate us
and
both to our
Veggie.
gifts. For real now.
Nice to see
no
ya.
way! Last year you dropped me and I broke my drums.
Hey, at least those got fixed. I'll never get back those records you melted with that unplanned pyrotechnics display
So
of
there's
yours.
one up there. Figure out how to get up there. Maybe. Oh, I think we can use this as like.
I'm telling you for the last time, no.
Oh. This kid.
I would never do that. I could never kill everyone.
He's very sus, isn't he?
Hi, Raz.
Squirrel trouble?
They're liars is all. Whatever they tell you, it's a lie.
I'll take your word for it. You going to class?
Yeah, I'll meet you up there. As soon as I get these guys to shut up.
Oh, man.
Shut up!
Oh. Very sus there. I've not played the 100-line defense, Last Defense Academy. I want to. I just hear it's a very long time commitment. And I'm someone, if I want to play like a visual novel, I want to do all the routes. So I think I'm gonna need like a month to play that game. Let's see. Oh yes, I could bounce on this. And let's get this. And I could balance on a type rope. Let's see if I fall. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And it looks like use those to jump up. Yeah, you need to propel yourself. Climb. There you go. And it looks like a little. Okay, pull it using Y. Okay, so maybe back there I could get more arrowheads. So they're made of titanium, which is a rare psychoreactive mineral, which makes them very valuable. Okay, so it's kind of like You get in the camp store, you could trade these arrowheads for stuff. Oh, there's something else in this cave. Oh, slide down. Okay. And there's a mini fridge. That's frozen solid, so I might need some power in order to defrost that. But we need to climb back this way to get out. I think this is aged pretty well, too. And I think there's a room right there I want to get in. There you go. Another arrowhead. What? These guys. Oh, more arrowheads. Is this the well that we climbed out of? It is, okay. There's a well right next to our little bunk bed. And I think I saw some other card thing. Yeah, over here when we were climbing over. An arrowhead. When was the first time I played this game? I'm pretty sure I played this when it came out, because I remember my brother and I were very hyped when this was announced, and I want to say we learned about it when we watched X Play on TV back in the day. And it was one of the games that I think X Play kind of hyped up, and I think for good reason. It was a fun game. And I can't recall exactly when we got it. I don't think, because this is my original copy that we both had. And it looks flawless, so we may have bought this brand new at like GameStop or something. And my brother's birthday is in September, so it's possible we waited till September of 2005 when we got it. But I'm not sure. It's been so long.
So, you're dating Elka now. Does that mean we won't hang out as much?
Shoot, I reckon things ain't gonna change one bit. Doggone it, partner. No woman's never gonna...
Hey, you're gonna make my boyfriend late for class. Come on, James.
I remember that little...
Come.
We were dating stuff in this game. You don't, I think, really date. There's like a canon romance, but it's always funny. A little bickering. Arrowhead. I think we missed the arrowhead over here. So let's get it.
Oh, can't see anything.
Yeah, this was something on G4 on X-Play.
Levitators.
Don't think we can catch the lizards. Oh, we have enough to build one of our Psy challenge markers. So we have to buy a core at the camp store, I'm guessing with those arrowheads. And then we'll use Agent Kruler's special lab equipment to put them together. So, after class, of course. So, not quite yet. Let's climb here, though.
Hey, where you going, Maloof?
Shh, I snuck out. That class is a death trap for crazy people. Listen, the coach is strong. At the start of class, he pulls you into his mind, and then there's nothing you can do about it. But once you're in, you can use these smelling salts to sneak out. Take mine. I don't need them anymore. I'm calling my parents to come get me before I get hurt.
Too late!
Bobby! Ah!
The bullies.
Hey, kid! You owe me 5 arrowheads
Even at summer
for
camp.
this week's protection service.
Cough it up, my loser, or you'll be coughing up bloody tears.
Hey, leave him alone.
I heard a rumor.
Oh, the
you were
X-Play
raised
reviews
in the
on YouTube
circus.
Classic? I might need to
Well,
rewatch to see what they said, because I really don't remember. I just remember we were really excited for this game.
Understand. I'm the strong man around here.
Really? Because you look more like the cotton candy.
Benny, put this kid's death on my to-do list.
Come on. We'll see him in class.
Yeah, we'll settle this on the battlefield.
So what's really cool about this game is a lot of like the levels you go into are in like the instructor's minds. And so there's some like weird kind of trippy stuff that you see rather than just in this kind of campground layout. So we could go to class and do that. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, make sure I didn't miss something on the staircase here. I don't think I did. No. Let's go to class and see what this so-called battlefield looks like. So it'll be another cutscene, so.
They seem to all be in a trance while they astrally project themselves into the coaches.
Yeah.
Coach Oleander, I'm reporting for basic braining.
Son,
Basic braining.
You realize that to take my course, I will have to pull you into my mind. And you will have to relive every bullet-scarred memory
Yeah,
of every
this is
battle I
a
have
Tim
ever faced.
Schafer
It'll
game.
be pretty.
Sure.
Are you
You
sure
are familiar with
wouldn't
his work,
rather
so
run
I feel
around
like
a
it
bit
kind of
more
has
in
a
the sunshine
very
first?
Tim Schafer identity to it. So we are ready.
I'm ready, sir.
Well then. You're late, soldier. Now get in here and give me 20.
That's how you enter his mind. Do basic braining.
So, this is it.
Mental.
The mental world.
It looks like a dentist office.
I haven't tried
A mental dentist
Fandango
office.
or Monkey Island yet.
It's a
I always found those
recruiting office,
interesting.
kids, and I'm here to recruit you for the
Someday, when I
greatest
get
job in the world. Being a psychonaut. It's about fighting a war for mental
I didn't realize
freedom.
Adam Sessler did a
You
review
ready to
for
face torture,
Psychonauts 2.
insanity, and
I'll have to
death?
look at that.
This
I'm
is your
curious.
last chance to chicken out.
Oh, me, sir. I'd like to chicken out, please.
Too
Yeah,
late, soldier.
the guy who
you
plays
said-
Raz,
There's only
his voice is
one
very,
way
I think,
outta
distinctive,
here.
but he's able to
Fighting.
kind of change his
I
voice
want one of you
depending on the role.
chickens to sock me
He kind of
square in
still,
the jaw.
like, it still has that familiarity
I warn
to it.
you. Once you do, the war is on.
Yes? Okay. Punch him.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about.
Can share.
Let's go, go, go!
Oh, he's scared stiff there. We're on a battlefield. Oh.
What kind of obstacle course is this? That kid just got killed.
A mental obstacle course, you bleeding heart. He's not dead. His astral projection just got kicked out of my mind. And I'll kick your astral projection out of here too if you don't get moving right now.
Yeah, this game came out last, what was it? April 20 years ago. It just celebrated its 20th anniversary. So it's fun to revisit this. Especially, I think, before I get to second. So, okay, I'm just telling you how to do the double jump. Whoop, and I failed. So, is there vines there?
Move, move, move!
Double jump.
Relax. That's just a figment of my imagination. You can run right through figments. They help you rank up, and when you rank up, you earn new psychic powers. So whenever you see a figment, suck it up, soldier. Come on, get that figment.
Our first figment, if we collect 100 figment points, we'll be promoted. And then when we're high enough rank, we'll have a new psychic ability. And we'll have a journal where we can look up all of our
Be a
figments.
piggy piggy. Who's Coach's little piggy? Hey,
Oh, I remember
what are
these.
you staring at? We all
There were
have
chests in this were emotional baggage in this
Why
game.
don't you make yourself useful? Sort some of it out while you're in here. Keep your eyes peeled for a tag that matches. Could be anywhere.
Okay, so unable to, I guess, sort out our emotional baggage, we have to find
this guy.
this tag. So it's the one that's over here,
There it is.
and we just have to give it to it.
You will pick up that tag and you will put it on that bag you just found. Unless you'd rather just drop and give me 20 right now.
Figment. More figments.
You hit that ladder hard, son. Show it who's boss.
Okay, yeah, you just walk up to it and you're pairing it with its tag. So no longer an emotional bag, I guess. I am playing this on Steam right now. I know there's some like mods to help upscale some of the resolution things. I didn't want to risk that because I don't know how that's going to be compatible with streaming. Maybe I'll try that for the next time. See how those work. But I think overall it looks really good for a 20-year-old game. It's like another baggage tag down there.
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Sure we're not missing any of these. Oh, just that one. Some of those figments could be a little hard to see sometimes. At least they're kind of like just different colors though.
Move, move, move!
But I do like how the first kind of level is this. Oop. Needed to jump there.
Watch out!
It's this war zone area.
Below.
That was not good. I think those were, yeah, the ones I missed. Yeah, this game's great. For those who haven't played it before, I recommend it. It's so fun.
This is stupid.
Like, if you like any 3D platformers, like if you like Astrobot or, you know, the Mario games, like, this is up there in the Jak and Daxter games.
You think you're more advanced than me, new kid?
Definitely one of my favorites growing up.
I'm not stupid. You're stupid. The coach is stupid.
So
the
funny.
whole camp is stupid.
Like, some of the best writing, I think, of this era in games.
What's flying at me?
Bobby Zeltz's foot, that's what! You stupid new kid!
Oh. Thanks for saving me.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I was
Cold
saving
Steel
this
4
plant.
is a long game, so I don't blame you for
Never seen
struggling a
one
little
so
bit.
meaty before.
I have. It's been appearing in this creepy nightmare I keep having.
You're having nightmares? Oh, I've been reading about how to fix those. Will you let me see one?
No.
I do like how they do the subtitles in this, though, with the characters' portraits next to it, so you know who's talking. It's very easy to read. Let's get our figments. Classified route. What does that mean? This is route we're on.
You're like molasses going uphill in January. With crutches.
I don't think... Only issue with this level is it's a little dark, so it could be kind of hard to see something sometimes. Okay, we gotta jump on that guy to wait for it to come around again.
Less waiting, more motivating.
Thanks for dropping by, Veggie. Okay, there we go. Get the air figments somehow. Is that the one I missed? Yeah. I wonder if I tweaked the lighting. Make this a little bit easier to see.
My bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
But what I like about these type of 3D platformers, they're more like adventure games, and I don't feel as stressed playing them. Like, I feel like some of like the Astrobot levels where you had to have a little bit of precision platforming. It's a little stressful. This one, you kind of just go. And it's okay if you mess up. You just try again. And it's definitely more story focused, I would say, this game compared to some of the other 3D platformers. And as someone who really enjoys story in games, that's, I think, a big bonus, especially if you're into JRPGs like I am. I think there's a lot to love here. What's that? Oh. Got a shimmy. I see.
Onward and upward, soldier!
Got a rank up.
Is your name Joey?
No.
Because I'm gonna call you Slowy Joey.
Slowy Joey.
That's not my name.
What was that, Slowy? I can't hear ya. You're talking too slow.
He is making fun of my slow pace, but that's all right. I want to make sure I get everything. Because I think you're able to revisit older levels in case you miss some of the figments or the emotional baggage, but rather just get it in one go, if possible. Moving figments.
Dang, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
How do I get up there? There you go. How do I get these? There you go. Just one. To get the green one. Keeps invading me.
It's game day, kid.
He's being tricky, isn't he? Should. There it is. Oh, you guys keep asking about Expedition 33. Yes, it's a great game. I will definitely talk about it very soon. Probably, I'm thinking maybe of doing my ranking video next, since it's been half the year, and I think I have at least 10 games to talk about, including Expedition 33.
Now
so.
that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down,
Definitely
sideways, whatever way you want. Just
I have a lot of things to share about Expedition 33.
Like a monkey.
Your guy. Oh, Dr. God, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it.
Watch those mines, kid. They'll blow you up like a 10-cent kazoo.
I really miss these old platform games too. Like, I'm happy that we're getting that new Donkey Kong Bonanza. It looks more like a 3D action platformer, and Astrobot did so well last year. So I know there's always a delay of, you know, these trends with what are big hits in games, and so hopefully we'll have another kind of cycle of these 3D action platformers coming back. Maybe more Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. I don't know. Those studios are busy with other games, but there's something just so special about, I think, this genre that I really miss personally. And I think these are all landmines we gotta avoid. Be careful here. Oh.
Less waiting, more motivating.
Oh, and I got blown up. Yeah, so this is pretty forgiving. Like, if you die, I think the number of brains, was it? Or I forget where the lives are. But on the upper left, it kind of tells you. I did it again. Let's see what got erased. Or maybe this one is forgiving. I'm trying to remember how the lives work in this game. Anyway, I didn't see anything that went down, so maybe this being the first level, it's not. There you go. Got it. Now I just need to get that hockey figment. Wait for him to come to me. Instead of trying to grab him.
Hey, my bowels move more than you do, Pokey.
Did you? Okay. I think I just missed him, so I'll wait for him to do this angle. There he is. And I don't know if he hit that, if that opens the door. So it's kind of like Mario, right? You hit this. Move the flagpole up this time instead of this. And to save your progress. Okay. So that's just a save state. So it's kind of like the flags in Expedition 33, and it's not the end of level like Mario.
Hey, no one told me to pack a chute.
Did Washington have a chute when he crossed the Delaware? Just jump, sissy!
Well, I guess we're all going to die.
All gonna die. This is not emulated. You can buy this on Steam. It's currently $2 on Steam. I recommend it.
Lady and I used to go for long walks. They would go
Hi, Tony.
This one time we went on.
I forget how much dialogue this guy has. I feel like he talks forever. If you just kind of hang out in this plane.
And then we took a side road, and then we walked half.
Yeah, apparently Washington exists in this world.
We stopped and asked for directions, and then we turned left, and then we just stood still for a while, and then we.
I don't know if this is available out of Steam. Maybe I don't know if it's on GOG. Maybe it is.
And
but
then Lady had to stop and scratch, and then we turned a deep left, and then
yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy just keeps rambling, so we don't need to listen to it. So
and then I
think we're just gonna jump.
Hey, look! It's Raz!
Yay! Raz is
At least two. I remember these two.
Yeah! Maybe you'll be able to beat this darn game. We can't do it.
Yeah, we're no good. And the coach won't open the gate until someone wins.
Yay, Raz! Just punch that to start.
Okay, it's on every storefront on PC. Perfect. You can buy it anywhere you wish. So I think. Okay. Gotta jump.
You score enough points on this course, kid, and I'll give you a reward.
Reward? Oh no. Let's see how I do. I'm supposed to shoot some targets, but avoid the babies. Let's see how bad I am.
Punch, punch, punch!
Yay, Raz!
Yay, Raz! Punch! Hooray! Punch, punchy, punch, punch!
Punch! Hooray!
Punch, punch, punch!
Not too bad so far. Don't see any babies yet. Oh, they're coming. Oh, there's one.
Hey, good job, soldier.
Yeah, 20 points.
Now here's your reward.
Oh. The humor in this game is you don't have humor in games like this anymore, I think. I kind of miss this type of humor.
They got something to hide. They store away their shame, their dirty little secrets, these tiny vaults in their minds. But the enemy is not allowed any secrets in wartime, are they, soldier? So go ahead and bust open this vault.
Bust open the vault.
Hide.
I get all the figments. Smack him.
Ah, good.
Oh, so we have a little slideshow of Coach Oleander, because we're in his mind, so we get to see, I guess, part of his psyche. And he was a soldier, it looks like. And he was a good Samaritan? That's his pride. Okay.
You
This
enjoy
is a little
that.
slideshow.
One of my favorites.
And his memories. And a raw energy for psychic. teleport option. Don't remember what that is. Okay, so I think we could use this to go back. But let's see what it says. This little guy can teleport you to any previously visited area. Okay. We don't need to use you now. So we don't need to go to the trenches. So that was the area we just finished. Here, oh, I remember this. We had to avoid, not get hit. And we had the package tag from earlier, so now we got to reunite this guy. Well, hopefully not getting hit. I just got hit. Okay, so I took some damage there, so that's how it's been working. Though I still have 5 lives. So maybe this level, it's not being as strict. I don't quite remember. Do I like horror games? I haven't played that many horror games. The closest I played is BioShock. Long time ago. Open to playing them. Ooh. I'm gonna keep dying. Doesn't seem like there's a penalty though. Or what's this blue guy? Is that health? Oh, so this is health. Mental health. So if I run out, so I think this is just health. I need something and he keeps hitting me. You're gonna die again, which is all right. It doesn't seem like there's a penalty. Just my pride. We have one more pigment. Then we'll... Now the health is coming. Let's get one of these guys, see if it restores me. It doesn't give me that much health. Oh boy. Okay, I think I'm going about this the wrong way. Is there a way to run? I think there's a way to run. I think you can only go this one pace. I think I got that pigment. I think there's a trick to this. I think you have to zigzag a bit more. Just single jump over. Let's see. I could do a single jump over. Maybe the double jump was delaying me. Just not letting me. The closer you get, the range of motion there, it's harder to avoid it. Let's see. You played this game over Skype? That's so funny. Alright. I have some protection here. So I think I just need to hit the areas with protection. Maybe that's the trick. You're supposed to hit the brick. Let's see. I feel like that's probably it. I don't think I'm doing this right. Let's try that. If I hit you. Okay, that's it. This makes more sense. And that's just a wall there. Yeah. Much easier, man. Get that luggage tag. And I think we need to get in here? Yeah. So that guy was shooting at us the whole time. What a bully. And we jump. I think. Jump. And our saving flag. Don't think there's anything down there. Sometimes the figments like to hide. Always try to look around. Oh no! I missed it! There. So I think that one we have to jump up.
Grab poles like that and swing on them. It's all about upper body strength, you know?
This one. And then we push Y to change directions. Okay. Be careful of the fire there. Perfect. Now reunite this guy. The chicken nugget hair? Oh. Kind of does look like that. Maybe this isn't the best one to choose. Let's do this one. That was bad. Jump up this? Okay, no, it's just a metal grate. Do I hit it?
Hold it right there, boy. That's a mental cobweb. You can collect them with a specialized
the PS2 Prince of Persia game. I have that. I don't have it. I think I have the loose disc. We played that back in the day. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, it does remind me of Prince of Persia a bit too. Cobweb trouble. Camp Store sells these handy devices for removing pesky mental cobwebs. So we need to have a duster. That means we have to revisit this. If we want to collect them all. Oh, so tightrope. So is this one we have to jump up? Mount. Okay. So from here, you get to then jump up. That's cool. Any figments? No. I think we got all the figments. Crush this ball now.
As you can see, the trapeze is very difficult. Most cadets can't handle
very
it.
scary there.
You might just want to stay away from it. You'd still get a participation ribbon at the end of camp.
Participation ribbon. Oh. Constellation prize. Let's get off of this for now. I need those figments. Another cobweb we can't get. Blimp. Okay.
Onward and upward, soldier!
Hey, rank up! Perfect. Oh, Z1. I always forget my Z's. So Z1. So enter first person camera mode. it is. Okay, so if I wanted to do the type loop.
Less waiting, more motivating!
I don't think I need to do first person, though. I kind of prefer the third person. Oh, missed it. Should I wait for it to come around? I'll wait for it to come around so I don't miss it. Prince of Persia's The Sands of Times. I missed. Okay. I think I need to be on this.
Onward and upward, soldier!
Snag. So I don't miss it. There it is. No! Where did I land? Okay. It's like, can I save myself? No. Let's try it again. Okay. Need to have more momentum. And then change direction. Okay. I don't know how to get... Nope. I'll wait for it to come around again. Yeah, I don't know what other games have this humor. Probably those games that you mentioned. Grim Fantango, if I could say it. Psychonauts is somewhat similar to Evil Twin Siphon's Chronicles. I'm not sure what that is. Day of the Tentacle. Let's see that. I haven't played those, so maybe something to play. The cobweb down there. How do you get that?
Onward and upward, soldier.
For us to think of once we get the duster.
Hey, kid!
No! Not enough momentum to do this again. Okay. Let's... serious here. Lots of momentum this time.
It's game day, kid!
There you go. Oh. So, rail jumping. This is like the Rush and Clink stuff.
Ha, sucker! See you at the bottom! You're like molasses going uphill in January.
I missed some of them.
With crutches.
Keep missing them. All right.
The line, sucker.
Ooh. That guy's like out to get us. The fried chicken hair guy. Look at the figment some other time. With all this like cobwebs though, I think we have to revisit the levels anyway, so just do that then.
Ah, the old rolling tunnel of crazy logs, Mick. An old one, but a hard one. What you gotta do is...
The music is a little bit, puts you on edge whenever you're trying to do precision platforming. So this isn't as precision platforming as most of those games are, but there's a little bit. Gotta make sure you get it right. And I do remember this being annoying. Oh gosh. The log obstacles. And then trying to get the figments too. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Wait for it to roll. So messy how the perspective works here. But we got through it. I missed all the figments, but that's all right. We've been doing pretty good with the figment gathering. There's a door. It's over here. Am I supposed to go here?
Hello? Hello? Guess I'm early.
Let's go on this door. See what's back here. Shadow of the Colossus is something I do want to revisit. Because I kind of wrote it off on the PS2 when I was younger.
Just looking for a way out.
I have it on the PS4 though.
Sorry about that. Didn't think you'd get to the end so fast.
I'll need a graphics card if I want to stream anything that's not on
You
my
surprised
PC.
me out there, kid. Here.
Or
You
not a
earned
graphics card,
this.
sorry. The
Your
graphic,
first
the card capture.
Psychonaut merit badge.
Got a merit badge. I just love, again, the whole concept around December camp. It just makes it so fun. Yeah, we got our brain training done.
But I'm always glad to see a soldier come back from the field alive.
We
Now,
died a
if you'll
couple
excuse
times,
me,
but we'll
I gotta go
look
back
over
in.
that, or
I left
past that.
some good men back there.
Way to make us look bad in there. You're in trouble now. Bobby Zilch ain't happy.
You better watch yourself, Gogglelicious.
Gogglelicious.
What's that, hair boy? You want a piece of me?
Hey, Brainiacs, settle down.
Why? You worried I'm gonna hurt your boyfriend?
No, because Sasha 9 is standing right behind you.
Your performance, young cadet, was outstanding. I'd like you to report to my lab for some advanced training.
Advanced training.
Raz the Spaz is gonna be in a special class. Benny, remind me to give him a special beating later, okay?
These tests are unauthorized, though, so I can't actually ask you to come. But if you happen to drop in, well, what could I do? Let me just give you this. Remember, your talent will always set you apart, Rasputin. Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
Wait! I don't even know what your lab is! Is this some kind of test?
It's a test.
Sometimes isolation is a good thing. It can lead to important discoveries.
And now I'm hearing things. Great.
Raz is holding an object in his hand. To use a handheld object with someone, walk up to them and press Y. Let's try it.
You know where this button is from, Coach?
Hey, you stole a button from the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
No, I didn't. Bobby Zilch gave it to me.
Should have known. That kid spends more time in the cooler than in school. Reminds me of myself when I was his age. Well, go put it back.
Yes, sir.
Guess that's our new mission.
Where is the G?
Don't you know how to use your map?
Right, yes, sorry.
So we gotta bring back. How do we use our map? Which button is that? Okay. Let's see all these things. Complete Sasha's advanced training is our next part. This is the memories. Here's our map. So we are here in Whispering Rock. Okay, it's inverted. Okay, so we need to go to that part of camp, but this is the rest of the campground area. So there's quite a bit to explore still. But again, most of the levels are going to be in people's minds, or the instructors' minds usually. So lots of kind of cool things to look at. But let's figure out how we get over there. So we'll get back. And I guess he's just going to be holding this the whole time. That looks uncomfortable. Let's see what these kids have to say.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes, right? And then I'm gonna start to count to 100, okay? And then you guys hide. Everybody got it?
It's hide and seek, Vernon, not hide and calculus.
Yeah, functional math is always
We've
nice.
all got it.
I got it. You start counting, and then I go hide in that bush.
Great. 1.
Luca, you're a genius.
Come on, Duggan.
Hold on. This reminds me of a story. It's about counting. Hello? Man, you guys are good.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys think Psychonauts looks fun, because I think it's as fun as when I played it as a kid. Like, and all the characters, I'm starting to kind of remember them. Like, they're so memorable and like quirky, so it's cool seeing them again. Looks like that was closed off. I think we saw most of the things here. So, let's go.
No passing.
But I need to get to Sasha 9's secret lab.
Maybe you should have thought of that before.
I did think of that before. That's why I'm here now.
Exactly. Now you gotta pay the toll. 1 arrowhead. Pay up.
I found this thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, that's an arrowhead.
How'd they get here?
Frankie, the new kid can't be this dumb, right? The camp's built on an Indian burial ground and...
Oh my gosh! Indians buried their dead here?
Ew! I hope not. No, stupid. They buried their arrowheads here. They're hidden underground, but they let out a little gas once in a while. Just like Coach Oleander. So if you see any of that stuff, just pull them right out. Like truffles. Anyway, let me have one of yours.
These bullies. Why'd you give it to them? Oh well. We got 9 left.
Whoa there, you. Come here, you. Can't do the scavenger hunt without a list. Report back to me when you have enough items for your first promotion. Now get!
Oh, so we have to find all these little items. Dinosaur bone. We'll see if we come up with any of these.
So where do I... Hey, where'd he go?
But yeah, the old guy is kind of a funny guy.
So fast?
How he's kind of in disguise. Like we saw him in the earlier like tutorial bit, but he pops in and out as different roles throughout the campsite, from what I recall. What you doing? Oh, for arrowheads. Back at 10. Oh, lizards are so cute. All these arrowheads. Let's see if we can whack this. Nope. Oh, we found a gold doubloon. That was one of the, I think, items. Like that. What are you guys doing? Are they knitting? Interesting.
Hey, Lily. Do you know where Sasha 9's secret lab is?
Secret? It's printed on your map. Duh.
Oh, I knew that. I was just curious if you knew where Sasha 9's lab was. Because I do.
Uh-huh.
I do find their neck dynamic pretty funny.
Okay, call me crazy, but I have just got to sell more Psychonauts today. So yes, these prices are real. Here at the camp store.
This is the, okay, this is the food hall. Read. Oh, there's the guy again.
Excuse me.
I told
Is this
you
the
them
camp store?
burgers ain't ready.
No, you didn't.
The coals ain't hot. They're not gonna be done for a while.
I've never
Maybe
played a VR
week.
game.
A week?
They're back ordered.
I don't
I'm
really
the only
plan
one back
to.
here. These things take time.
I feel like
I don't
the
even
VR
want
headsets would just
Oh, well, why
really
didn't you say so?
make me sick.
So, what do you want?
Though I do know there is a
That's my last
Psychonauts VR
cobweb
game.
duster.
I'm curious how that
Take that
goes.
into someone's mind with you. You can clean up.
Thanks for stopping
They're happy
by.
to be rid of the webs, and you can turn them in for psi cards.
Oh, okay. We needed the cobweb duster. So let's buy that. That's, or we can't buy that. We need 800 arrowheads. We do not have 800.
Now with that, you can change the color of some of your now,
I think we could buy any of these things.
Psi cadet. Now with that, you take that psi core
We could
there,
buy
put it
Psy core.
together with
Should we do that?
Dream. Now that Dawson. Now
Let's buy a Psy
you take
core.
that psi
Why
core
not?
there.
Take it.
Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Now,
That's
you
it
take
for
that
now.
All right, go get more airheads and come on back. Support your
Oh, I thought
projects.
you stopped.
No. Let's go.
The fire starters. Or levitators. What's the band they're talking
Hey,
about?
you guys are good.
Thanks, man. Hey, do you have a lighter? Cause if you lit it and held it up right now, that would be rad.
And completely insensitive to me and my issues.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. I forgot about the whole fire bad thing for a moment.
Sorry, my bad.
Not to worry, my bro. Let's just pick it up from the part where I do that thing.
Yeah, I think investing in a VR headset. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of games compatible with VR. It's kind of a catch-22, right? You gotta buy the equipment for them to make more games. Probably. There's not games, why buy the equipment?
Hey, Phoebe, can I ask you a question?
What?
Have you
It's
ever
in
had
here.
a weird nightmare
What's
about
in here?
a bathtub?
Little TV room. What are they playing?
Yeah, baby!
Ask not for who the cowbell rocks.
The cowbell rocks for thee.
Cowbell walks for thee. Okay. So we visited the camp store. I kind of wish there was a little mini map on the screen, I guess during these segments, but I can understand why they didn't do that. Especially if you could pull up the map just from the menu. So we need to go. We should at least have a compass, right? Are we which way's north? Let's pull up the map. Help us a bit. Okay, so we are in the south area. We need to keep going right, and then go over there. We'll keep going this way. That's the kids' cabin area where we came from. So we just need to go this way. I think. Oh, do these... I guess the arrowheads refresh themselves because I'm pretty sure we picked this up earlier. Is it that way?
Hey, it's the king of the obstacle course.
Hey, Rez! You're awesome! You must be a psychonaut by now!
Yeah, or even a double psychonaut.
Oh,
Double
no,
Psychonaut.
Not yet, but soon. Wow, those two are so nice.
The little poison? Oh gosh. What are they up to? Thanks for coming by. We want to go this way, right? Let's double check again. Yay, yeah. Oh, no. Yes. Through this way. Entering the GPC into the wilderness. What's nice about the PC version is the loading screens are very minimal. I remember on the PS2 version, they could take a while to load.
Hey, you're that new kid, ain't you?
Well, I'm doing some advanced training.
So I plan on
right
streaming the
now,
new
as a
Trails
matter of fact.
remake. Yes.
I don't think
I wanted to start streaming so I can prepare for the remake game because I'm really excited for the new Sky remake. So, hoping this summer to do quite a bit of streaming, and then we could all enjoy the Trails in the Sky remake together.
Why, yes, I am. Sakes alive.
Well, nice knowing you.
Nice knowing ya. So we'll go this way first. Will I be playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the new one? Probably. It's really hard with this fall because there's so many games I want to play. I really, like, my top priorities are the Sky remake games and the new Digimon game.
Maybe
And
you
then
should try getting
if
over yourself.
Final Fantasy Tactics if I have
There are a
time,
lot of other
I might
people
try to
on
play that as
stage
well.
besides
But we'll see
you.
what happens.
No, just now, in the woods. No, it must have been something else. You don't smell like pond scum.
Nice. You should write greeting cards.
There was some sort of shadowy being out there, lurking, watching.
I know of only one creature who fits that description. It likes to hide in dark places, silently watching unsuspecting children from a distance.
Really? Who?
You, tree sitter!
Tree sitter! I'm not sure how long the stream will go, probably till I'm tired. You guys don't have to feel obligated to stay the whole time. We're just vibing here, and, well, I don't want to go down there. Get the arrowhead. And just seeing how far or much progress I can make. We've only just done the first little area. We're still very much in the beginning of the game. Taking our time. Crow feather, another item. What else is in this forest? Oh, a squirrel. I think you're supposed to take it before the squirrel grabs it. I might have to sneak it. Is there an invisibility power? I forget what all the side powers are in this game that you eventually get. There might be an invisibility one you have to use. Let's see. So yeah, hitting it's not gonna do anything. Oh,
Remember to keep
thank you,
filling up those
Postmodern.
scavenger hunt forms. We
Games for
got a
Fall are
couple of
very
big
stacked.
promotions for the winner.
Oh, Silksong is coming out too. Man, just so many good games coming out this fall. This summer, I think I'm doing more of the backlog. It's kind of my vibe. Still won't budge. Guys, that up here? I think you have to somehow remove this with the psychic power that we don't have yet. For the geyser to work. Oh, it's a bear. I think we need to avoid him. He's got psychic powers too. We definitely need to avoid him. I'll do that for now. All right, can't get you yet. Let's not go off the beaten path just yet. There's a cave. Should we go in here? Or where's the secret thing? I think it's... Okay, we don't want to go there yet. We need to go into the secret facility first. We'll save you for later. So that is... I think is that? It must be that. Let's see. We jump. Yeah, okay. It's the old guy again. Let's go up here first. What you doing?
That looks like fun. It's work. I'm testing a low-orbit spaceplane design.
You ready? should have jumped to get this guy. Whenever I play these games, I always want to collect everything. And I get a little annoyed when some things are barred from your abilities. You have to go back and backtrack. Like sometimes it's fun to, or satisfying, you know, you have the new ability, then you could go back and finally get it. But I kind of prefer just getting it all in one sweep so I don't forget about them. But let's get, oh, don't slide yet. Yes, I think to enter we have to go through this way. Yeah. Now another psi marker. So I think the lab we're going to, we're able to turn those in for more stuff. We'll see. Me as a VTuber, I don't know how that would work. I don't know how the rigs and all that work. Might be funny to play around with it, but it sounds like it'll work. Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Ranger.
Mr. Ranger.
But I'm looking for Sasha 9's lab.
Well, now, even if I knew where it was, and if it were down here, and even if you were very, very close to it right now, you shouldn't be poking around here. This forest is off limits. Now get.
Now get. All right. I think this is Sasha's lab. Doesn't look so secret, does it? 9.
I saw Nils peeking into a hole in the girls' cabin.
I'm hiding.
And I thought, oh, Nils, when will you peek into a hole in my heart? Because you just...
Hey!
Welcome to the
Did not need to do that, but here we go. I guess this is his entrance.
Would you like to go back to your private sanctuary now, Agent Cruller? Or somewhere else?
Drop me... Okay, so this lets us go to multiple places. So there's a parking lot. Where's the parking lot? There's Ford's or my sanctuary. I don't think we've been there yet. I think we don't want to go anywhere yet. I think the other place is the lab. We need to go inside.
What? I mean, he'd see my new boyfriend James staring back, and he'd be furious at Nils.
There's someone crying. Let's get the sly thing over here. Botacore. There's that bear. It's in one of these things. I don't remember if we have the ability to free him yet, but let's try. There he is.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna have to eat my own arm.
What is this thing?
Oh, South Africa.
It's a GPC,
hello, hello.
geodesic
Thanks for
psycho-isolation chamber.
coming to my first stream. A stealth VTuber model would be really cool. Actually, I would not be against that.
Any idea what this does?
Something cool?
No. It's a 6-sensory deprivation tank. A hermetically sealed metaphysical hotbox. It's solitary.
This game is very
confinement for
unhinged.
psychics.
Nasty.
In the best way.
And the coach locked you inside it?
Nah, the staff hasn't put any kids in the GPC since the 50s. Bobby threw me in here.
Boolean dwarf accomplice should assault own size or larger only. While in cooler, perhaps notice gigantic bear with skin where hair should be?
I didn't see anything in there. That's the whole point.
Just so. Empty now. Good luck, small ones.
Hey, wait!
That's the origin of the bear, huh? Okay, that was not the secret lab. So was that tunnel thing the secret lab? I'm getting confused. Let's refer to the map again. I really forget where things are. Okay. It's supposed to be over there. We could go back up to see if maybe the secret lab opens for us if we go inside. I don't think so. Oh, there's a button missing. Okay, this is it. I remember this point now. So we got to find a button, right?
Call me crazy, but I have a weird feeling that that button Sasha gave me goes here.
How do I put it in there? Is there a way to... What do I do with the button? Well, okay, let's... Is there a...
Call me crazy, but I have a weird
So why is not working?
Call me
How do I do
crazy,
this?
but I have a weird feeling that that button
Gotcha,
Sasha
maybe-
gave me goes here.
Is there like an inventory management thing I need to do? With this button? There's not like an item inventory. Because he was holding something, right? At the beginning. He's not holding it now. Did I lose the button? Oh gosh, I don't remember how this goes. Because that's definitely, I think, how you get to the secret lab.
Call me crazy, but I have a weird feeling that that button Sasha gave me goes
We know,
here.
Ras. We know. We know. That doesn't do it. Yeah, why is when he just says, call me crazy?
Call me crazy, but I call me crazy, but I have a weird feeling that that
Did I
button
drop the
Sasha
button?
gave
Is
me
that
goes
possible?
here.
I don't think that's possible. And I didn't see a way to hold the button again. Because we were given a button, right? He was holding it. He's not holding it anymore. What happened?
Call me crazy, but I have a weird feeling that that button Sasha gave me goes here.
Let's think. Is there an inventory thing? I just see like if you you're collecting stuff. Okay, let's look a little closer. There must be something, right? It's not a scavenger hunt item. Maybe a D-pad? Look, I haven't tried the D-pad. Let's try it. Ah, okay. I missed that part. That the D-pad is your items, maybe. I don't have any. Okay, that's their merit badges. Ah, okay. Here's our button. And then you push Y once you hold it. Okay, that's it. That's it. We got it. Now we go down.
Agent 9, I'm here for the advanced training.
I do find it funny that they spell 9 like that. No in German. Just all the level design is so clever, I feel like, in a lot of
So what are
the
we gonna
areas
learn?
here.
Bending
Excuse me.
spoons? Burning stuff?
Still a secret lab.
I've been hearing a lot about head explosion, and I was wondering...
Science, Rasputin. That is what we practice down here, not parlor tricks. If you are serious about exploring the possibilities of your mind, step up to the brain tumbler and we'll begin.
Brain tumbler?
Brain tumbler. That looks safe, doesn't it?
So, what's this hairdryer thing do?
Ah, you're ready for the brain tumbler. With this device, we will send you deep into your own psyche, where you should find unparalleled insight and power.
Excellent! tumble away.
Now just relax. This will not hurt. Unless something really very bad happens.
Wow. Is this what the inside of my mind
This is
looks like?
Raz's mind.
Not yet. You're still traveling to the astral plane. This is a tiny
we are
corner
live
of
here.
what we call the collective unconscious. A place in which all of our unconscious minds are connected. You have just begun
Thanks
your
everyone
training,
for tuning in.
Rasputin,
I
so many
appreciate
of
it.
the connections
It's
with
been
other
fun.
minds are still not developed for you, and those doorways
All
remain
those doors.
just out of reach. But the more you explore the mental world, the more connections you will form. Right now, the only unconscious world you can enter is that one, your own.
Okay.
Step through it, and we'll continue.
Let's see. So these are all of our kind of levels we need to enter for our mind. And then I think there's some other instructors' minds you enter other than Coach Oleander. If I remember correctly in this game. But let's try this experiment.
Rasputin, can you hear me?
Sasha? Where am I?
You are inside your own mind, but I'm not sure where. Tell me, what can you see?
I see.
There's definitely a
rundown
creativity that I think
gypsy
is missed
caravan.
in modern
Do you
games.
recognize it?
Yes. It's where I was born.
I see.
Not that this is 100% original, but I feel like how they put it together is very original. You know, taking that summer camp trope, but now it's you have these kids who are training to be psychic agents.
Sasha, I'm going inside the caravan.
What do you see inside?
Let's get all these little figments. Oh, just run away. Oh, I remember this level, the caravan level.
I'm not sure. It's getting fuzzy.
Oh man. So wait, I think we're inside something. Egg. That's it.
Rasputin, are you
Risk
okay?
is definitely, I think, a
What do
missing
you see
factor,
now?
unfortunately. There's a lot of risk aversion.
I see a small,
That's why we see
bunny-like
so
animal
many,
thing.
I think, remakes,
Unfamiliar animal
especially right
entity
now,
in a dream
because
often
those are kind of
represents
proven
primal
games
fear or
that have
memory.
like already established fan
Follow
base.
it, and it should lead you somewhere important.
Check. Okay, Mr. Bun. You and I are gonna be tight. Wherever you go, I go. Like
Oh, this bunny.
2 peas in a... Hey! Come back here!
This technically has a remaster. It's on the PS4, but it's more of a port than I would say a true remaster. I think it still holds up. It's fun. And graphically, I think it looks pretty good, all things considered. Sketch tag. Purse tag. But yeah, now we're doing like the, I think this is like the Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, where you have chasing this bunny. Everything's kind of weird. Oh. We don't want him to hit us. If I hit that, does that... Yeah. You can smack it so it doesn't hit you. That bunny looks so weird. All these figments, and I keep missing some of them, but that's alright. This seems like something you have to replay the levels anyway. Tag.
Sasha?
What is it? Another bunny?
No. This is more of a super scary flaming-eyed demon kind of deal.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think a remaster is required necessarily.
Just give me a second.
I'd rather have
Sasha?
resources
Hold on, I'm still
spent
getting
towards a
some
new
unusual
game than
interference. It's fascinating.
remastering a game that already looks pretty good, I think.
Sorry. Almost ready.
Yeah, the Creeper, which is like that sentient lighthouse game,
That
looks
should
really
not
cool.
have happened.
I'm excited
We
for
need
that.
to try that again.
Oh.
They announced that I think at the
I
Summer
don't think
Games.
I need to be in the tumbler with the glowy eye guys anymore.
Suit yourself. You know, in many tribal societies, learning to defeat the monsters you see in your dreams is considered a rite of passage. I can train you to fight. Come see me when you're ready.
So we need to defeat that big monster we saw. Shall we attempt that? Let's go see him.
I'm ready to learn how to really
Let's fight.
Oh, really?
What?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't think you'd really take me up on that offer. It usually scares the kids off.
Well, not me. I'm ready to kill for my camp.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I can't train you. Agent Vodello would kill me.
What's the big deal? What she doesn't know won't hurt her.
You don't even have a marksmanship learner's permit. I could
We
lose
gotta
my job.
get more badges.
I'll get one.
Even if you used that secret passage
get
over
the
there
monster.
and snuck into his sanctuary, Agent Cruller would never give you a marksmanship
The
learner's
PS2 one is the one, I got the OG fat one.
Never in a million.
I still have it.
I'm off.
I haven't tested it because I don't really have a good hookup to play it right now. But last time I tested it like a year ago, it was still working, which is good. It's fine. Tried in 2-1. So I missed that. We need to, in order to defeat our big monster, we have to get our marksmanship learner's permit from Ford Kruger. So where do we do that? Oh, that's also here? Maybe? I think so. Let's see what it says again.
Okay, I'm ready to learn how to really fight.
Did you convince Agent Cruller to give you a marksmanship learner's?
Okay, I need to figure out where Agent Kruger is. Where is he? So I need to climb back out. Or I think there's a stump there. We should use the stump.
Where would you like me to take you?
So we need to go here.
Let's go to Ford's.
Yes.
Let's see where this takes us. Oh. Is this where we assemble things? We'll see.
You finally made it.
Yeah, you definitely want a memory card for the PS2.
I thought I recognized
It's
you
frustrating when you can't save games, especially longer ones.
Now that I see you in your element, there's no doubt.
But it's good to
You're
test,
Ford
at least.
The greatest leader the Psychonauts ever had.
See if things are working.
You shouldn't believe everything you read in True Psychic Tales magazine.
Oh, all these options. What are you doing here in Whispering Rock? Sasha says, I need to learn how to fight better. I saw you raking leaves. Let's ask him this first.
I saw you raking leaves. Was that a disguise?
Yes, well, I have many disguises. It helps me keep an eye on you kids wherever you go. Now, when I'm in disguise, I may pretend not to recognize you. Don't blow my cover, okay?
Say no more. Your secret identity is safe with me.
Secret identity. So what is he doing?
What are you doing here at Whispering Rock?
This trading facility is built right smack on top of the largest titanium deposit known to man. It runs under this whole valley.
Yeah, this game's great.
Makes this a very critical area for the Psychonauts. So I'm here to look
Save
after
codes
it,
for
and
game?
to make sure you little spoon benders don't kill each
I don't
other.
know any save codes for. Well, maybe.
What's Titanium?
Titanium is a very rare psychoreactive mineral that crashed here on a meteorite hundreds
think
of
he's
years
the one that we
ago.
can
It responds to psychic waves,
use these-
focuses them, amplifies
Something to
them.
help us
It
get
can
more
make
power.
psychics more psychic, but it can also make unstable people more unstable. Not everyone can handle that much activity in that part of their brain. It can
Oh,
drive them
passwords.
completely
Yeah, I
out
don't
of
think
their
there were any
gourd.
cheat codes or
Gives this valley
passwords
an interesting
on the
history.
PS2 era. At least not the games I played. Sometimes they would read what's in your memory card, though, for some things. But I think that was the extent.
So,
this mission?
what mission are you on down here?
Well, from here I can monitor world events, look for signs of psychic terrorism, ripples in the astral plane.
And then fly out and save the day, right? You've got a jet hidden here somewhere, I'll bet.
Well, you know, these days I'm really just more of a dispatcher. I spot the trouble and send out a younger agent, like Mia or Sasha. Or maybe you someday.
What does all this equipment do?
Well, up here, it's all intel. Down that hallway is the observation room. No tests going on in there right now. Maybe later. And beneath us, I have special machines for rebuilding side challenge markers and detangling
Okay, that's where we do the side
cobwebs. You should go familiarize yourself with those.
We probably should do that.
They'll come in pretty handy for
I'll do that after we
Sasha
ask
says I
for
need to
our
learn how to
marksmanship
fight
permit.
better.
You want to teach you advanced combat? On your first day?
Yeah. I had a vision with a huge monster with yellow eyes and a big mouth full of gnashing teeth.
Did it happen to spit anything?
Yeah, I like his lopsided face. I think it has a certain charm to it.
I see.
Makes him like the mad scientist, you know, trope.
Why? What's happening?
Nothing. Prepare your mind. That's the motto of the Psychonauts. Here, this is a marksmanship learner's permit. It will only work when you're in Sasha's mind. Once you complete his shooting
so next we're gonna go
range,
into Sasha's.
you'll get the real merit badge, and you can side blast anywhere you want.
Thanks. Side blast?
Oh, you'll find out. Now get going. We can't have the camp overrun with big-eyed garbage-spitting monsters, can we?
No, sir.
I was thinking of doing a whole playthrough. It's only like a 12 to 15 hour game. So we might be able to do it like in, I don't know how frequent. I'll be doing streams. Maybe more frequent. Before I go to Siege, I have some time. So we'll see what happens.
I'd better go. Lots of
good luck.
Let's put
Don't
together.
worry. I'll be right here with you. Inside
my head?
Yep. I want to keep my eye on you, son, so I'm going to be a psychic stowaway inside
Psychic
your
stowaway.
noggin. If you ever want to make me appear, you can do it with this special device.
Is that a piece of bacon?
A piece of bacon.
Oh, yeah. I just love bacon. I smell that stuff and I can't help it. I drop everything and come running.
Okay. Do you have like a little baggie or something I could put this in?
Yeah, just
You
having
get a
carrying
move
around a
on,
piece
I'll
of
eat
bacon's a
that
little
right
awkward.
here.
Let us make
Now,
stuff.
before you go electrocuting yourself, let me tell you how these babies work. Now, this beauty here is a
Bacon
mental
is great.
cobweb detector.
I enjoy bacon
I
as
know
well.
what those are. Mental cobwebs are.
You see, when an area of your psyche is neglected for too long, mental cobwebs form.
I've always wanted to
Now,
try.
up in the camp store,
I
they
think they
sell
have
a
like
very
bacon ice
special
cream at
device
like
known
some
as a mental cobweb
state fairs and
duster.
things like that.
You can take
I've always
a
been
projection
tempted.
of it into the
Or
mental
chocolate
world
covered
with you and
bacon.
use it to extract any
It's very much
cobwebs you
sounds
find.
like a fair
The
food
duster
thing,
stores
but
the cobweb's
maybe someday
psychic
I'll try it.
energy on the real world side. So you can take what you collect back here, hook it up to the loom, and we
You can make ice cream out of anything. There's some wild ice cream
like
things.
a card from a side challenge market,
There's like garlic
which brings
ice
us to this
cream
fella over
at like
here.
I think the
You
Garlic
put
Festival in
9
Gilroy.
side cards into
I've
this
always meant
guy,
to try that
along with
when I-
one
when I'm
side
up there,
core,
but-
also sold in the company store for a nominal
Lots of
fee,
different
and
flavors.
it will kick out a bona fide side challenge market.
Maple
which will
bacon
earn you
sundae
a
does sound
promotion
really
to
good,
a higher
actually.
rank up
It sounds like the
enough,
perfect
you'll
ice
earn
cream.
new psychic abilities. You
Sweet,
got it?
savory, salty.
Put my mental and my
Combination
side
there.
cards and cores in there, and soon I'll be able to burn stuff.
Yeah,
Burn stuff.
basically. Have fun.
Oh, we could go to that fridge cooler thing.
Ford said that I can use this machine to turn pine needles into delicious taffy.
I said it turns mental cobwebs into side cards.
Just testing your hearing.
But you gotta buy a cobweb duster at the camp store first.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I need
Yeah,
a
yeah,
cobweb
me.
duster, so I can't put things together.
Bat your head in, punk.
So I needed, what was it 200 arrowheads for the cobweb duster? I need to save up. Yeah, fair food, at least it happens once a year. To the extent I would eat fair food. Okay, this is not the exit, obviously. The observation room that has nothing yet. Here it is. Our stump. So we need to go back to... Yeah, the geodesic psycho-isolation.
Bring me near the geodesic psycho-isolation chamber.
Roger that, Ranger Cruller.
I saw Nil
tentacles peeking into a hole in the girl's cap.
Here's Lily again.
Hey, Lily.
Going for the
I do find it
advanced
interesting how the cutscenes seem a little bit less
I
HD
only
than
have
just
a few
walking
days
around.
to become a psychonaut or I lose my shot forever.
Doesn't
Look, Raz,
I don't really
I
mind
hate
too
to
much.
burst your bubble,
I think
but
that's
the
where
Psychonauts are not
there's
what
this
they used
mod
to
you
be.
could do.
Times
I
have
was
changed.
looking up on
The world
PC.
just doesn't need us
to help
anymore.
upscale
The
that a little
world
bit.
does too need psychonauts. Right here
Yeah,
at this
fair
very
food.
camp, in fact.
You have to be careful of
I
fair
think
food.
there are several
Like funnel
vicious
cake,
things that
all
need
this
psyche
fried
investigation.
anything.
You are so immature and cute. When are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
So embarrassing.
I'm hiding, and I thought,
Keep getting those arrowheads. Let's get our marksmanship going. Oops.
Okay, I got it. Check it out.
Excellent. Well,
Check it
my
out.
ass is covered. Are you sure you are ready to do this? It could be dangerous.
It could be dangerous. Yes. Are you going to pull me into your mind like the coach did?
Yes. Are you gonna pull me into your mind like the coach did?
No offense, but it's time you saw what an organized mind looks like.
There's no fair food in Canada. Is that right? Is that like province differences, or are there not like big fairs in Canada? Is that an American thing? I didn't think it was. Maybe it is. There's gotta be some events, right?
Welcome to my mind.
It's so empty. I mean...
There's more here than meets the eye.
Jinky's from
I've
Canada.
learned
He
to
says
keep
it's a
it
lie.
under strict control, and that's what I'm going to teach you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Control your feelings, your
you
fears,
pronounce it thanks,
your
1180
anger.
or
You must
38
learn to control them,
THX.
focus them, concentrate them.
What's the
and release
possibility
them.
of more in the
As therapy?
future?
No.
One
as firepower.
different console
Say
generation a
something
week?
hideous
Relaxing
and
game.
horrible jumps out at you.
I
Something
guess
so
I might do a
disgusting
poll
that it
and ask you
simply
guys,
must
would you
die.
like to see me kind of finish a game through? Or just me
so
dabbling with
tacky,
games?
I
And
can't
so you guys
look
could kind of
directly at
see
it,
or be
but
exposed to
I
different
control
games that you
those
might be interested in. See
Focus them,
if they're for you or not,
concentrate,
at least in the beginning.
and
So I might do a poll
And
on
the
my
world is a
community
better
tab,
place.
maybe after the
Your
stream
turn.
ends, just to see what we want to do with streams going forward. Look at these like Tiffany style lamps. They're so funny. I totally missed what he said though. What did he say?
Destroy them all.
Destroy them. Okay.
Yes, we all
Oh,
know
we're not
you
supposed
can
to punch.
things, but you're supposed to be learning how to use your Psy Blast now. Try it without punching.
So we need to use the R trigger or L. L to lock, and then R.
Well done, Raz. Well done, Raz.
So you can only shoot one at a time.
A victory for good taste. Now you must strive for precision when targeting.
Did Axis have a stream today?
Say you were
I have
set
no
upon
idea.
by multiple attackers. But you
Yeah,
need
we
to
did talk about
dispense with
bacon.
them in a certain order. Eliminate these monsters in the proper sequence, and we can move on to the next lesson.
Oh, no worries, Tony. It can be difficult. Understanding. Oh, I was not focusing. Okay. We need
Good.
one,
Again.
2,
Good.
and
Again.
3.
Now then.
We're on difficulty 1.
Is this
All these
what you
guys.
saw in your vision?
I remember these guys.
It sure seemed a lot bigger in my head.
Ah, problems often seem larger in our
Little
heads than they
problems.
really are. That's an important lesson to learn.
But
This is a sensor, an integral part of any sane person's mind. The sensors roam through your psyche, looking for thoughts that don't belong, hallucinations, manias, waking dreams. The sensors hunt them down and censor them out.
why do they come after me? I'm not a mania.
Yes, but you are a foreign entity in my mind. You technically don't belong here.
Yes, but I was attacked in my own head.
Yes, well, the brain tumbler could be malfunctioning, or you could be insane. We'll
Or you
test for
could be
that later.
insane.
For now, blast it.
Yeah, the blasting functions are very intuitive and very easy, which I appreciate personally. You lock on and then just pull the trigger to hit it.
To its basic form, raw psychic energy. Go absorb it. It's good for your mental health.
Let's get some mental health, guys.
As you absorb this energy, your mental health increases. But as you Psyblast, you expend your will to do damage. So be on the lookout for these small, dense clusters of raw psychic aggression. Absorb these as well to make sure you always have enough firepower. Now I'll leave the machine on for you so you can practice. You have to blast 1,000 sensors to earn your marksmanship merit badge. Come back every day for practice, and you should have enough in as little as 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks? I only have a few days to earn all my merit badges and become a Psychonaut.
Slow and steady wins the race, my eager young friend. Now practice, slowly and carefully.
Oh, man.
Cute little marker. Whoop. Oh, yeah. This is also how you get arrowheads. I forgot. So I think you do this for a little bit. And you can increase the difficulty. Where I think let's keep a
still not fast enough. Still not fast enough.
And as you can imagine, you're supposed to get to the dangerous levels.
Still not fast enough.
We're almost there.
Still not fast enough.
Some of the lock-ons not always that fast. Let's see what happens with the skull. Death.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, come to Papa.
Raz, what have you done? This is not control, this is chaos. I'll try to fix it. You stay here and keep the numbers under control.
So we have this weird little bed situation here. So it's kind of like in the brain and the intro title screen. You could, I think, go all dimensions. Gravity's no issue. So I need to help Sasha. The sensor's under control.
Rasputin, see those valves? That is where the sensors are leaking out. Psyblast the valves to shut them down and get this area under control.
Yeah, I would say there's some Kingdom Hearts kind of similarities for sure. And some of the platforming you have to do. There's a luggage tag. So we're looking at Sasha's first lost memories. So, looks like someone special here. Oh, so this is where the bed is. Okay, he experienced some loss. That's sad. So this is not a pleasant memory for him. That's why we need to help censor it. Trying to just get all the figments before we finish it. Oh, another luggage tag. Looks like the purse is down there. These little guys like to jump too. Do I? Okay. There's one over there. Shoot them. There we go. You're reunited. hostage. Yeah, you can just hit them. You don't have to shoot them. Some of the aiming's not always perfect. Like, I'm trying to aim at that guy. There you go. But there's some things we should jump platform, I think, before hitting that red target. Oh. Deal with these guys first. Okay. I'm surprised they don't show you your status the whole time. It's only when I guess you interact with it. Probably fine with mana and mental health then. Oh, that's where he is. United again. This game looks really good, I think. For a 20-year-old game, it's great. And just some of the cutscenes that we talked about earlier are pre-rendered videos, so they're not as crispy, but I think they're still fine. And very enjoyable to watch. So Figment's here. Nice thing about this level is you can't fall to your death. Gravity's not an issue. Just these guys keep coming at you. Okay. We're ready now to turn off the target. Oh, what is this? I'm already at, okay, so that's something I think if I lost some health or something. It'll give me another brain back. Maybe I should shoot it from here. Or no, I think I need to go up. Shoot. Alright. Ow. So if I do this... Or no. I forget what the projections are. Are those lives? Maybe they're lives. Anyway. Let's finish this up. The camera controls are inverted, but you're able to tailor it in the controls. I think, let me share. So if you go to options and controls, I have to do this with my mouse for some reason. You can change the camera settings. So there's all these different things you could do. I'm just leaving it as it is right now because I'm used to it. But you can invert the camera and all that. Next part. So we got rid of that. Is there another? There must be another part on the cube. I'm supposed to. Or no, it's over there. So I guess I didn't even go up to these areas yet, since I'd be going anyway. This now.
Good. Well, you got them all.
We got them all. We're able to censor, I guess, that memory now. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I don't know how much longer the stream will last. Probably end it at least by the 3-hour mark. So we might go for another 40 minutes. We'll see. I might have to end a little bit early to eat something, but I'm okay right now.
No. You close
I
one
think
league down,
maybe half an
another
hour,
springs up.
40 minutes.
Well,
We'll
come
see.
on. We've got to take care of these too.
So definitely, if you guys have stuff to do, don't feel obligated to stick around. I appreciate you for coming. more jumping. Oh, these guys can shoot. Oh, take 2 hits. I need to get this guy. Can I jump? Yeah. That one. Let's get this pigment. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have destroyed that, 'cause I don't think I could get that figment anymore. Oh well. Ooh, okay. I need to get, I think, one of those marksmen, those red exclamation marks. Be able to do that next. Oh. Here's the purse luggage. Reunited. I think this game has aged very well. I'm still having a lot of fun. I think the humor's still top notch. And I think it plays pretty well. Like, again, I played the OG PS2 one, which had the janky controls, and I'm having no issue, I think, with the controls with this. My favorite Trails game is hard to say because I love them all. And with the new Sky remake, that's looking really good. That might become, especially if they do Sky second chapter soon, that might become my favorite game, but we'll see how it ends up. But I think I shared in my Q&A, oh, these guys, I don't think I can just smack. So I need to shoot them. But in my Q&A, I think I did my top 3 Trails games, and I said Reverie, Daybreak 1, and Trails in the Sky SC. Those are my top 3. So I love all the Trails games. I think, okay, get this figment. Still don't have many arrowheads. I probably should start collecting those so I could get my 200 valued vacuum cleaner. How much does this give me? Oops. Okay. Go up. Oh. And yeah, it doesn't look like these guys hurt that much when it comes to hitting, so you mess up like I just did. Not too big of a deal. These little bomb guys. They will need some mental health, I think. Yeah, the bomb guys you don't want to smack. Every time you lose your mental health, it feels... okay, that's where the astral projection comes in. Those are lives. Got it. Let's try this again. It's like I'm gonna blow me up when I get back. I need to go over there. I can get okay. Restored my life. Sweet. Oh. Oh, that now. Yes, Sky SC is amazing. I agree. It's a great game. I played the Bravely Default games. I have not, though I own them. Someday I'll get back to them. I played a little bit of the 3DS game, but put it down. I want to revisit that, of course. Though I'm kind of questioning, does it make sense to finish it on the 3DS? Or when it eventually maybe comes to PC, or when I get a PS2, I might just get that digitally. We'll see, for the HD remaster. A little bit more to hit them. Such little complex little worlds, aren't they? Reunited. Your luggage tag. I played Octopath Traveler. I played a lot of this first game, though I didn't finish it. And I have the second game. No. They're swarming me. Yeah. With this game, it seems like the mass enemies is the issue. Just have to. I'm sure you can deal with them all at the same time. Where's the next target?
That's it! I've completely blocked off all of Sasha's sensor outlets. I can't wait to tell him.
Young man, I hope you have learned a lesson.
Yeah, that game has a game current
Yes,
speed. Unfortunately, I think I might wait for it to go on PC.
No, that once you
play.
lose control of your own mind,
We'll
it's
see.
very hard to
Maybe it'll
it
get
back.
ported to
Yes,
PlayStation
one's
5
thoughts must
eventually.
be
It's like a
100%
timed
controlled
exclusive.
at all times.
Well, no. Actually, if you try to completely suppress your undesirable feelings, they'll build and eventually explode.
Thank you, and yes, happy holidays for
So,
those celebrating this weekend.
What would happen if you were to, say, completely block off
just enjoying
all
the
your
weekend.
sensor outlets?
Well, there would be a
Enjoying
build-up
summer.
of sensor energy within
In
that
this
would
side of the hemisphere, at least.
eventually run. Rasputin.
Triangle strategy out of
Very
10.
fast.
I liked a lot of parts of triangle strategy. I just had some issues with how they delivered the choices in this story. And I kind of wish I played it in Japanese because I felt the English localization was a little too dry and slow. So I found myself just not paying attention to the text as much, unfortunately, with how it was delivered. But yeah, it looks like we have this boss coming up. Good thing we are full health. We'll see how this goes. But Triangle Strategy, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed the combat especially. I just wish there were more maps because I was just redoing a lot of maps to level up, which felt like a... I think they needed more of the strategy kind of element focus rather than some of the other things they focused on in that game. But if Team Asana wants to do a sequel, I think that could be even better, like what they did with Octopath Traveler and Octopath Traveler 2. Let's go. This guy is... What do I want to do? Side blast. Oh. So if I hit him... How do I... I think... Okay, I had to run away from him and then just hit these things. So I need 2 more. Where is it? Here. More.
Peel me off and put me down.
Where's the other one? Must be here? Yeah. I have not played Sea of Stars yet. Dodge these things now. Get rid of these guys. That's not working. What? Okay, I think I'm supposed to do something here. Do I need to roll those back out? Where'd he go? What? There he is. Do I smack it? I think I smack it back at him. This guy's chasing these. Not fun. Let's see. I think I... No.
Enough!
Got stumped.
Excellent. You've shut down the valve so he cannot be rejuvenated. Now destroy him.
Okay, I just have to destroy him. So I think I just shoot at him. No. Okay. And I can't lock onto him for some reason. And these little guys are so annoying. This is where the camera angles make it difficult when they're running at you. No. I could, yeah, it's not letting me lock on to any of the targets. So I have to... I keep losing ammo too. Got some of them. Gimme. Where is this boss guy? Where'd he go? There he is. Oh man. I think I'm gonna lose my life soon. Let's see if I can hold on. A little distance. I'd like to get that mental health. Let's see if I can circle around and get it. A little close. Mental health. Got some. Yes. I'm very close to dying. Not gonna lie, this is a little stressful. Especially with the little guys chasing you. A little buffer. See if I can get some more buffers. All directions. I need more ammo. Give me the red exclamation marks. Okay. If I reset, or if I lose a life, I don't think that's gonna affect my ammo. I'm dangerously low here. Here's some things I need. Okay, this always gives me a little buffer. Okay. I need to focus on ammo, I think. Oh no, it resets your ammo. Okay, that makes it easier. I'm just gonna go at the boss now. Not mind these little guys. Yeah. So stressful. Okay. I just wish the little guys wouldn't keep reviving, but I guess they do that so you could still get ammo and stuff. don't let you lock on. Some mental health. So I just need to hit him, I think, when he's laughing. Okay, there you go. That took probably longer than it should have.
So, is this where I get a speech?
Oh, thank you again.
No, here's your
thanks,
merit badge.
1188.
Let us never speak of this again.
1148. If you have one game to pick that could be remastered from 16-bit era, that would be Chrono Trigger. I played actually Chrono Trigger on the DS, and I feel like that holds up pretty well. I don't know if it needs to be remade. There are other, I think, games that never came over here that would be great to have remastered, kind of like what they did with Live Alive. I think games like Terranigma.
Okay, enough about my mind. Let's stay out of my mind for a while.
I'm not too
Let's
familiar
just
with a
go
lot of the
back into
16-bit
yours,
era
huh?
games,
Step
so
up to the
really
brain
any
tumbler when you're ready.
remaster would be welcome for me, so I get to experience them on modern systems. But yay, we beat the boss. Defeat the Mega Sensor. Yay! Now that took longer than it probably should have. It's not the easiest, I would say, the control-wise, running away from things and then trying to shoot at them, especially if they don't give you the lock-on feature. But yeah, it looks like, what do we have to do now? We need to go see Agent Cruller again with the psi power. So we need to go in the stump. Guess and visit him.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Cruller. I can't say his name. Cruller.
Let's go to Ford's, my sanctuary.
Yes, no.
I couldn't lock on the boss for some reason. Maybe I was doing it wrong, but I think the little guys, the minions, were making that difficult. So it was just easier to get hit and then shoot at it.
I'm proud to bestow upon you the
Oh, you started Cold Steel 1. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I would say, like, I don't want to be one of those who say Cold Steel 1's my least favorite, but it's kind of true. Like, I enjoyed it still. Like, Trails games are all my favorites still, but my enjoyment of Cold Steel 1 was a little bit lessened compared to the other games. But it's still, I think, a fun game and a great intro to the Cold Steel.
Cool. I can't wait to burn. Hey, what are we doing here?
Inside your mind? Well, I thought you'd like to be in a familiar place for your first pyrokinesis lesson.
If you're playing Psychonauts 2,
think of something
I think going back to Psychonauts 1 might be worthwhile. I feel like there's just so much creativity in this original game. It might be kind of cool to see the references, even if it's kind of retrospectively.
But why would you want to burn all these happy memories here?
Psychonauts 2, definitely. It's the reason why I wanted to play this, so I could relive it and then get ready for Psychonauts 2.
And he knew I was becoming one. So all day long he would force me to practice my acrobatics, hoping to distract me, or maybe hoping to kill me. I never was sure.
Now why are you still talking when you could be burning stuff?
Burning stuff. Let's burn stuff.
Burn them all!
Oh, wrong one.
You can do it.
Oh, I see. So you had to hold down the trigger button.
You'll get
And then it
warmer. Burn
burns.
them, Rasputin. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Rasputin, lock your mental focus on this last one and hold it while you use your pyrokinesis power.
This.
Rasputin, lock your mental focus on the...
Oh, it's a
Excellent
little
work.
toy.
Fire is pretty.
Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You're free to go, but
You little
you have
pyromaniac
to
now.
promise me, only use your power of pyrokinesis only when it's very, very important, or it's really, really entertaining.
I promise.
I'm not
And
familiar
if
with
you're doing
Rhombus.
it to impress girls, make sure none of them have on a lot of hairspray.
The bouncer, I only know it from its cover art, how it kind of looks like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. That's the only thing I really know about the bouncer. But I hear it's not as bad as some people, I think, were led to believe because of this resemblance to the Kingdom Hearts art. How do I get there? No. Some of these platforms are not. Let's go back up there to grab that thing that we missed. Sometimes it's hard to climb up these things. Can't gauge the depth very well. Let's try this again. Where was that sparkly? Okay. I think I just need to do this. Keep hitting the underside. How do I not do that? Let's try again. There must be some trick. Try to use the wall. Okay, I will try that some other time. Because I'm sure we'll be going back here plenty of times. Okay, so now that we had the pyrokinesis thing, I think we can move on to the next level. We're getting close to the 3-hour mark though, so let me...
Where would you like?
Drop me outside.
Oh, the main lodge. And I think this might be a good stopping point. So I hope you guys had a good taste of this first Psychonauts game and how it was. I tried doing the double jump. It's just in that part, I keep catching the lower side of that platform. I don't know. I'll get it later. I don't want to struggle with it right now. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me on today's stream. I had a lot of fun, and I'll definitely have a poll running to see if you guys want to see me continue playing this game, or maybe dabble in some other games, how we want to, you know, approach streaming. I'll also have to figure out how frequently I want to do this each week, if I want to do it once or twice a week, at least for the summer months here. I don't know how my schedule is going to change when it's September, but we'll see what happens. But I think at least for these next few months, streaming will be more regular because I had a lot of fun. I think it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun, and it'll be fun to continue this. Also be, I guess, interested to see if there's interest in multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. I figured most of you guys know me on YouTube, so this is okay to just kind of stick here. But again, I'll have a general post, I guess, as a feedback. Would be great. What you guys would like to see in the future. And also, I guess, concerning times, I might be kind of sporadic just to hit different time zones for everyone. And all that. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out with me and how this all goes. Oh, you kept getting ads on YouTube. I don't know how that works. Maybe I don't know how, I might have to figure out sensitivity of how the ads work. or what people usually do. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday or Friday, whatever time zone you're in. And again, be on the lookout for my upcoming post. And I'll have a new video out, I think, by this weekend. Just talking about all the games I've played so far this year and ranking them. And I was asked a lot during the stream about Expedition 33 and my thoughts on it, so I'll definitely be covering that game and some more. And yeah, take it easy, everyone, and enjoy the weekend. So until next time, bye, everyone.